Hey there, it's Jane. I wanted to show you how to glitter pine cones with German glass glitter. I love German glass glitter. It's beautiful. This is silver. It's made in Germany with, of course, glass and sterling silver, and it gives it that really beautiful shimmer. So the first thing that we're going to do is collect pine cones. Now, any kind of pine cones will do. If you get the kind that are super sappy, you could take like a jelly roll pan or a cookie sheet, put down some parchment paper, that's really important, lay down your pine cones, kind of space them out so they're not on top of each other, and the sap will run out. And you can do that, I think, at about 150 degrees, so a warm oven. Keep checking them, and then take them out, and then you can remove them and then put them on a sheet of waxed paper to just cool off, and then they're good to go. And I use Elmer's glue. This is what I use for all my glittering in this kind of application. So I've got a little bowl of Elmer's glue. I've got an inexpensive natural bristle artist brush. Then I've got my tray and a little spoon. I like to use all this silver plate that I find when I'm out thrifting and antiquing. It just makes the whole thing even more special. So let me open up my glitter. And then what we do, get ready to get glue on your hands. You just dip your brush into your Elmer's glue, and you just run it along the pine cone. And if you miss a spot and you notice that after it's dry, you can just touch up that area. And if you're really, you really want to keep your hands clean, you can wear rubber gloves, not rubber gloves, but I was a hairdresser, those gloves that we wore to protect our hands. Okay. So I'm just covering it. Make sure I have enough. I'm actually re-glittering these. If you can believe it, these pine cones are over 10 years old that I'm using. Okay, so there's my first one. Then I just want to grab my glitter. Now I'm doing this over a tray because I want to save all the glitter. I don't want it to go everywhere and then vacuum it up. So I want to save it. So I'm just going to grab the spoonful and just pour it on everything that has glue. You want to get a really, really good coat. I know people who will pour the glitter out in let me show you one of these trays, right, from fast food, and then you can just roll your pine cone in it. I'm kind of holding it, upright and down like this. But that's it. And look at that, right? You see that shine? It's really, really, really beautiful. So now what I do is get the little spot that I missed. I put my pine cone down, and this is a sheet of wax paper. I just put it down on the wax paper like this and let it dry. You can do a whole bunch of them. You can do all different sizes. Look at this adorable little tiny one. And I put in little eye hooks in some of these to use them as ornaments or to tie on packages. And I've literally had these, it's embarrassing, for well over 10 years. But these are really beautiful. I'm going to let it dry. I would say to let it dry at least a couple of hours. You want it really, really good and dry before you start playing around with it. And then when it is dry, hold it over your tray and give it one last little tap if there's any loose glitter to get it out of there, and then they're good to go. Enjoy collecting and glittering your pumpkins. You could do pumpkins too. Your pine cones. Have fun with it, you guys. See you later.